you know, there are certain skill sets that we're all looking for. There are certain personal skills, relationship skills that we're all looking for. Being able to communicate, being friendly. I mean, just you're going to be in an office in a tight environment with a bunch of people, and relating to them is definitely a plus. I think that the minimal skill sets for architectural engineering is just an understanding of what the built environment looks like. We're looking for people that have a passion about that, about wanting to know more about what goes on in the design and construction of a building.
Yeah, there was a stigma that I am trying to get rid of. When I was in high school, it was, what four-year college are you going to? You're going to college, you're going to go to a four-year college, and you know, I have a four-year degree and I have a two-year degree. Well, I'm sitting at this table, I'm using all the skills that I learned in my two-year degree in terms of technical knowledge. And you know, for high school students out there, you can be number one in your class, you can get a 31 on your ACT, and you can come to a two-year tech school and have a rewarding career, a career that makes you, more money than you ever thought possible. Sometimes more money than what your four-year counterparts, your friends in high school who went to a four-year degree, what they were going to be making, getting out of college. And it's a stepping stone. And if you like what you do, you can absolutely go on and finish the next 2, 3, 4 years, get that bachelor's degree. But there's this stigma that I absolutely have to go to a four-year school right away after high school. And I wish that my high school counselor wouldn't have been one of those people and would have said there's other options. Because when I was growing up, well, tech school was kind of looked down upon, and it was like, well, if you're not very good at school, or if you don't know what you're going to do, you're going to go to a tech school. It wasn't like there is all these amazing job opportunities in the construction field, in the engineering field, in the architectural field, that you don't need to be an architect to do. And like I said, it's still very rewarding. So
right, and I think that there are, as you said, there are licensure requirements for both architects and engineers. So for certain things, you're going to need that four-year degree to meet those licensure requirements. But to be able to do a lot of the work, really that two-year degree, that's going to get you there. There are even jobs in these fields where you can get started without having any formal technical education. And I'm going to, throw land surveying out as one of those areas where you can get started and then start working on your education and getting, that on-the-job training as you go. We have several people who have worked their way up pretty high in our land surveying that they don't necessarily have degrees, but they have the experience that has enabled them to grow their career in that way. Or, as I said before, someone who's worked themselves all the way up to being a department lead who has that two-year degree, not a four-year. And I will give myself too as proof that you can get started in the industry and then work on the education piece later. That's what I did.